Are we live? We are live, and immediately I need to drink some water because my throat is all sore. Cool. What do we got? Alright. For real. Straight up out of nowhere, my throat just went super dry. It seems a lot of people like to watch these after the fact, which is cool with me. I don't really care either way. I'm not here to make money. I'm just here to, provide entertainment. And I'm like, oh, I'm all furrowed because this is so goddamn bright. Hold on, let me. I wonder. Volume. No, I don't want the volume. Wait. Oh, it's not been shown. No. Picture. Okay. Movie. Dynamic standard user. All right. Awesome. So the brightness is literally all the way down. Oh shit. And we'll put it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Why not both? Okay. So yeah. Because it was actually kind of hurting my eyes. We're doing good. Let's not show my ceiling. I'm scared. I'm scared people will see my ceiling and be like, oh goodness. Oh goodness, he's got a dark black ceiling that's full of, oh, sovereign citizen. That's what I wanted to do. Sin. Sovereign citizen. I'm such a jackass. Versus cops messing with the wrong cops. Oh, cool. It's sovereign citizen 115. I think this is actually. This might actually be one of the things I was looking for. You got Brett Keane. Soft. Oh my god. That is so goddamn fitting.
Hey, these officers thought they was gonna do a simple welfare check. Surprise!
Please remove your. Please, sir. I don't want to talk anymore.
No. Hold on. Severion. But they are never gonna die. As he continues to go on and on. Okay, this is someone shitting on sovereign citizen. So very on citizen. I'm such a fucking idiot. Sovereign citizen owned by police. Sobs hit Karen. Ooh. Let's see if the cops do the right thing in this one. I mean, I might as well spell it that way. I'm gonna have to fucking...
Sir,
Jeez, dude.
is there a threat? Is there a threat to public safety, sir?
Ma'am, step out of your vehicle, your license, please. Ma'am,
Sir,
lawful order
Yes.
to exit your vehicle.
are you?
The registration and insurance, please.
Can you please get your sheriff, the head sheriff? Please get the...
Okay, this is someone's... This is someone's, like, God damn, dude. For real? No, I don't... Fuck you, Bing. Fuck you. Like, literally, I'm just trying to... I'm just trying to copy this, and it's making it really difficult. This is not on... Skip ads. I'm on Chrome, dude. Okay. How? Like, how is this... How is it all of a sudden, like, this fucking slow? It's working fine before. Oh, thanks. Switch VPN location.
Sir,
I actually don't want to
is
watch
there a
this
threat?
dumbass.
Is there a threat to public...
Seriously. Jeez. That took too goddamn long. I need a new computer. It's just not working. Screamer. I need songs for Warstyle 2. I don't know, like, cause I don't listen to dubstep or anything like that. And no metal. No metal. No, like, it's super heavy metal either. I'm not gonna entertain it because it's so cliche. It's so overused. Not even gonna even try. What the fuck, dude? This is moving so slow, so unusually slow. Like, okay, there we go. Search. What did we get at last time? Oh, that felt good. Last time we were looking at, let's go to safety. Got my envelope of magic topics. John Doyle is dumb. Terrence Popp is equally as dumber. Bored of cringe, cook angry. I could eat some food. Let's go to safety. We're gonna go to safety because that's what the envelope says. Oops. U.S. Army safety. Old school infantry safety briefing. Safety first, speed for deadly push through Afghanistan. Yeah, no, maybe not. Weekend safety brief. Okay. right, I can dig this. Oh, this is Edwin Sarkeesian. This guy. I wish I'd gotten some chicken nuggets. I should order some food. I should order a pizza. What sucks is like I really wanna...
U.S. versus Russian military.
Yes.
This is
I'm the Russian.
I'm sticking with the United States. Cabron, you're Mexican. You're not Russian.
No, cabrón. I feel Russian like this.
You need to go find the Mexican military helmet.
Cabrón,
I don't even think they have one.
No, in Mexico.
Let's see what they got. Actually, I don't want to watch some super popular channel. Like, oh yeah, you can watch it yourself. Yeah. He's all about the 50 cal, because that's a Desert Eagle right there. Gunny speech. Watch this drive. Watch this. Hold on. AP. How does that? Oh, okay. This is only have 500,000 views. They probably, definitely took it down and re-uploaded it. Where's my audio? Oh, this is just like stock footage.
I'm distressed to hear about the latest suicide bombers in Israel. For those who yearn for peace in the Middle East, for those in the Arab lands, for those in Europe.
Oh, give me a goddamn break. What a fucking farce.
For those all around the world who yearn for peace, we must do everything we possibly can to stop the terror. There are a
he's moving around. He's moving too much.
To stop the peace process that we have started, and we must not let them. For the sake of humanity, for the sake of the Palestinians who suffer, for the sake of the Israelis who are under attack, we must stop the terror. I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Thank you. Now watch this drive.
Jesus fucking Christ. How embarrassing.
Alright, you need another. Our new student.
I thought he pretty much like picked up the glove, picked up the club, and like shot the ball, or whatever the fuck I drove the ball. But no, this asshole took his time to find the right club and everything. What a fucking piece of shit. What a dumb ass. More let's get the car towed. Degeneration Nation. Now watch this drive. Let's see what we got. Sovereign. I know I'm spelling a. Yeah, I missed it. Sovereign. Huh? Sovereign Education. 1 video, 3 subscribers. No. I should probably. Sovereign Education. Sovereign. Man. I am hungry. should go get some food.
Hello, friends, and thank you
Hello.
for visiting the SEDM website and watching this video training on citizenship and sovereignty. Citizenship is
Uh-oh.
the most important legal subject you can learn as an American, so we encourage you to please pay close attention to this presentation.
I think I found the right rabbit hole.
This presentation is brought to you by Sovereignty Education and Defense Ministry. You can visit our website on the web at http://sedm.org.
Sounds like I found the right rabbit hole.
Here's our logo. This
Sounds Canadian.
course summarizes the content of the following documents, which you should read if you want to study the subjects it covers in greater detail. Why you are a national, state national, and constitutional but not statutory citizen.
What?
Form 05.006, which you can download from our forms page. And Know Your Rights and Citizenship Status, Form 10.009, also available on our forms page. If you want a copy of this presentation after viewing the course, you can download it from the SEDM forms page as Form 12.001 or our Liberty University as Item 2.2 at the website location indicated.
Eyes of the law
and now an important disclaimer. Information appearing in this presentation is educational in nature. Everything presented is based on thousands of hours of scriptural and legal research, review and use of the resulting research by over a million people who have visited and are currently using the SEDM website and the Family Guardian website.
Hours of research. We're gonna... yeah, let's grease ourselves up to... Oh my goodness gracious. This is such a legit website. Oh my fantastic, funny crap in a hole. Like, welcome to our religious fellowship. We are a First Amendment, not-for-profit, unincorporated, unregistered, non-privileged, non-denominational religious fellowship ministry. If you have to have that many things, like, that many adjectives, I guess, describing what you are. Oh, they take MasterCard, by the way. Hey, Word and Law of God, I just saw that. No, you're not. You weren't legit when you chose cyan as your fucking... Oh, man. Oh. I thought this one had... Oh, no, this is the one. This is 9,000 subscribers. The more I listen, the more I learn. Fools too. This should be a must-watch video. The Gov wants to be God. That's why they want you to rely on them for money, food, health, housing, etc. Is truly evil. This is good stuff. Better than any drug. Knowledge, the best high. At Mark, allegiance to your fellow man or people. Oh, we're gonna go to this Mark for sure. At Mark 13:12, allegiance is to your fellow man or people, and that is why you do not endorse the Pledge of Allegiance. You forgot your... Oh my god. This is crucial information that everyone must have. I pray more people will come across this video. Thanks for the enlightenment, Harwick. Jesus, on the fucking Buddha. Godservative. I need this in my life. No, dude, you need a therapist in your life. I'm sorry. Thanks for the enlightenment. Enlightenment and hard work to bring darkness to the light. Oh my fucking god. Remember, this...
And continuous feedback from our several readers that have
remember who's
improved the
talking.
quality of the information over time.
This is...
If you
this
find
is the
anything
website.
inaccurate in this presentation, our
Okay.
member agreement, Form 01.001, makes it a duty of all
This is the
members to
website
promptly
they're-
bring the error
they're
to
trying
our
to take you
attention
to.
with supporting evidence so that we may continually improve our materials. Your evidence must be completely consistent with our presentation below. Reasonable belief about income
Oh
tax
my God.
liability, Form 05.007, available on...
Your... Oh, wait, your evidence must be completely consistent with our presentation. What the fuck? Disclaimer. Your argument sucks if you need a disclaimer for it. Like, what are you even talking about, man? This makes no fucking sense. Hold on. Information appearing in this presentation is educational in nature. Okay. That's literally all you had to say. Everything presented is based on thousands of hours of scriptural and legal research. So it's basically like invalid. Review and use of the resulting research by over 1 million people who have visited and are currently using SEDM website and family. SEDM website and Family Guardian website. Ooh, I gotta look at that one. Continuous feedback from our several. So, if you're on my side of the argument, several is between 5 and 7. Otherwise you have many. If you're below that, you have few. So that's where I'm at on that. My goddamn, I know that circle.
on our forms page.
No, I don't want to look at your fucking form. Actually, I kind of do want to look at your forms page. If you find anything continuous from our several readers that have improved the quality of the information over time. So basically, what the evidence you're presenting is like hearsay, and this right here, this entire thing, number 2, that's argument ad populum. Watch this. Fuck your. Oh my god, that's painful to look at. Holy cyan. What even was that pale yellow? That looks like something that would slop out of my fucking cloaca. What are we looking for? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Arf. Oops. Yeah, argumentum ad populum. So, this is basically what that means. Basically, what this guy is talking about in this one is so many people have said it, and it must be true. No. In argumentation, an argumentum ad populum, appeal to the people, is a fallacious argument that concedes that a proposition must be true because many or most people believe it, often concisely encapsulated as, if many believe so, it is so. No, that's just not true. That's what we call a logical fallacy. Logical fallacies are not something you need to use in an argument if you want to win. We're 2.5 minutes into this video, too. Oh, shit, this is a 6-hour thing? What? No way.
And responsibility, and the information presented is
I am
copyrighted
not watching 6 hours of this garbage.
and subject to the copyright restrictions found on our disclaimer page. And this disclaimer is the same disclaimer as the U.S. government uses. See section 4.10.7.2.8 of the Internal Revenue Manual. What this course and we are not. We do not claim or advocate that we are any of the following: sovereign citizens. Being sovereign and being a statutory citizen at the same time is an oxymoron used mainly by morons. We don't claim that we are sovereign.
That's called an ad hominem.
God is the only sovereign.
That argument right there shows you that this is not real and should not be taken seriously.
We don't claim that we are sovereign. God is the only sovereign. And any other label or stereotype you may want to put on us that would allow you to evade discussing, learning, obeying, or enforcing the law, which is our main goal in this presentation. If you simply can't resist giving us a name or a label so you don't really have to think, learn, or exercise responsible citizenship, then you are a terrorist who needs to be prosecuted for hate crimes. Minds.
Wait. Hold on. Let me
like
finish.
Parachutes only work when they are open. Bigots deserve to be government slaves, and slaves of their own ignorance and the bigotry that perpetuates it.
No, dude. If you simply can't resist giving us a name so you don't really have to think, learn, or exercise responsible citizenship, then you are a terrorist who needs to be prosecuted for hate crimes. Minds, like parachutes, only work when they are open. Bigots deserve to be government slaves and slaves of their own ignorance and the bigotry that perpetuates it. And this person is supposedly an expert on the law. None of this here will ever work in your favor. Using the word terrorist is it's okay. These dipshits using the word terrorist is tantamount to the far left using rape as just like, oh, he raped me with his eyes. No, that takes away from actual rape victims, or in this case, this takes away from actual victims of terror, terrorists, or terrorism. Like, fuck this guy. I mean, learn and exercise responsible citizenship. That means I don't know what I'm talking about, so you should listen to me and just don't question it. For anybody that wants to, because apparently everybody wants to watch this after the fact. For anybody that wants to type down below that they're religious, yeah, that's fine. That's cool. Being religious is fine. Being a dick to people based on your religion is not cool. God is only sovereign. Actually, govern. God doesn't exist, so. There's that, and that kind of crushes your argument. Any other label or stereotype you want to put on us that would allow you to evade discussing, learning, obeying, or enforcing the law, which is our main goal. This is basically a way to a way to try and get out of being, I guess, arrested or stopped by the police. If you are stopped by the police, like a traffic stop, just your best course of action is to comply. Now, I know there's going to be somebody who's going to be like, well, that's easy to say because you're a white male. Yeah, it is easy to say because I'm a white male because, I mean, I don't have the issue of possibly just being kept in the dome because of my skin color. That's a reality, and it's like, what do I do about that? Advocate and vote with the right people who will try and prevent that. But if you get stopped by the police, do the right thing and just comply. I know that sounds like that's a total dick thing to say, but that's your best course of action. This particularly is probably your worst course of action. Don't do this. If you try and like resist by being like, I know my rights, I know, you're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna have a better time if you're just like, alright, I'm fucking, hands are up, here's my license and registration, go on about your day. Like, what the fuck? I feel like an asshole. I'm like, oh yeah, just comply. Meanwhile, there's some dude literally just got shot at a traffic stop. Hold on. It's ridiculous that it's hard to keep track of, like, highly publicized police shootings, like unjust. What the oh, give me a goddamn break. You better not have. Whatever.
For more information on this subject, see Rebutted Arguments About This Website, Form 08.011, Sections 5 and 7.1 through 7.3, available on our forms page. So let's begin our presentation.
Okay, let's do it.
There is much confusion in the freedom community about citizenship and sovereignty.
Okay.
We need to be clear about the terms we used to clear up this confusion before we can move forward as a community.
You need to read your presentation before you actually present it. That's very important. That's a very important part and a part of presentation that a lot of people miss. If you're going to speak extemporaneously, like I do on this live stream, then there's no problem with stuttering or mental pauses. It just happens simply because I have to come off the cuff. You have it in front of you and you created this thing, so maybe it's a good idea to read it so that when you read it and then present it to yourself in front of a mirror or present it to somebody else so that you can actually present it to me, not not as this, but as someone who knows what the F they're talking about.
Because the government loves to keep us confused and fractured so that we don't become a threat to their feudal tax system. We aim to clear up most of that confusion in this course and show you how to apply this information to real life. And you will never learn what we are going to talk about in public schools because the government doesn't want you to know.
The government doesn't want you to know.
Understanding these concepts is essential in
Conspiracy.
your progress toward being a free
That's-
sovereign
that's
ambassador
like-
of God, who is the only sovereign.
This is 6 hours long. I'm only gonna spend. I'm gonna go to 10 minutes. We'll see.
And will save
maybe,
you literally
maybe I'll
thousands
go
of hours of tedious
deep
research,
in.
and will prevent lots of arguments
But
with your
holy
freedom-loving friends,
F me in
and
the
will allow
butt.
you and your friends to focus on much more important issues like getting your
Mike?
families educated and protecting your assets and your constitutional rights.
Your
And
guns.
here is an outline of what we're going to talk about. We'll talk about
Your
sovereignty,
guns and your freedom of speech.
introduction, origins of sovereignty.
What he means, and when I say your guns and your freedom of speech, what I mean is like he probably has some illegal firearms that the police would question, and he would never shut the fuck up when he's being questioned about all of this nonsense simply because he has the freedom of speech. Freedom of speech means that you can say basically almost whatever you want. You obviously can't do threats of violence. You can't do libel or slander or yeah, that's basically it. Open threats of violence, libel, or slander, and otherwise you can say whatever the hell you want. But if you constantly talk when you've been arrested, nobody's gonna fucking listen to you, dude. Literally, nobody's gonna listen to you. Not the cops, not your lawyer,
Sovereignty
maybe.
and delegated
Well,
powers,
because it's their
how
job.
you lose your
But
sovereignty and jurisdiction. Next, we'll talk about words of art.
your sovereignty and jurisdiction. We need to keep that one
And
in the old
What is a state?
Spiggy bank.
Natural order. Rights,
Uh-oh.
which includes
Natural
introduction
order.
and rights versus privileges. We'll talk about law, the two classes of law, public law, equal protection, private law,
God.
deception by confusing private law with public law. Next, we'll talk about consent, government, the separation of powers,
Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Again, this is 6 hours. But that's 24 parts. And I guarantee, well, he Can I go back 10 seconds? He didn't know what the fuck he was talking about in the first
the Constitution.
5 minutes of this.
The
Oh,
USA
man.
is a republic and not a democracy.
Let's see,
the two
6,
political models,
5,
the federal zone,
4, 2.
police powers, extraterritorial
Almost,
or long-arm
man, almost.
jurisdiction, residence,
6,
domicile,
11,
federalism,
15,
Sovereign immunity,
17. There's
taxes,
almost 20
citizenship,
hours of
flawed
this
arguments
fucking
about citizenship,
dumb shit.
stateless person.
Wow.
And
SEDM.
How can
Oh,
we apply
man.
what we have just learned?
Oh, this is so
And we
great.
will discuss these things in the order presented.
When was this? Is 2014.
So let's begin with sovereignty.
2014.
What is sovereignty?
Hold on.
And here's the legal definition from Black's Law Dictionary.
Black's Law Dictionary. What? 4th edition. 4th edition. All right. And we'll go to Google. Why isn't Google your go-to? It is my go-to. It's just not my homepage or whatever. He's away from his microphone. Black's Law Dictionary. I'm a hunt and peck kind of guy. Law Dictionary. 11th edition. So it's on the 11th edition, and he's using excerpt from the 4th edition. So let's see. What is sovereignty? Black's Law Dictionary.
4th edition. The supreme, absolute, and uncontrollable power by which an independent state.
It's also not Black's Law Dictionary. It's also not Black's Law Dictionary. It's Black's Law Dictionary. There's a difference. Law Dictionary. So, Law Dictionary. Black Law Dictionary. Law Dictionary. Let's go for it. See what they got in the law. This is from 2014. Now I don't think they went from the 4th to the 11th over 6 years. Considering this was like established in the 1800s. The supreme, absolute, and uncontrollable power by which any independent state is governed, supreme political authority, paramount control of the Constitution and frame of government and its administration, the self-sufficient source of political power from which all specific political powers are derived, the international independence of a state combined with the right and power of regulating its internal affairs without foreign dictation. It's starting to rain outside. It's awesome. I love the sound. If you can hear it, good on you. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Oh wait. Like, so we can schmeasily, oops. Oh no. It's almost like my goddamn computer and my internet sucks. I'm hungry, boy. What should I have to eat? I split up the pork that I made from F me in the butt. Why did I do that? I mean, so I can take some to my mom tomorrow, because, you know, it's so awesome that I get to go to my mom's house, and I'm going to drop off some pork that I made in the crock pot, and
hello, friends.
Eat a bag of dicks. No, I'm not going to eat a bag of dicks. Maybe. And I get to... What the fuck, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is this bullshit? Guaranteed. Guaranteed 100%. It's because the weather is just barely shitty. Oh, fuck. about to get really goddamn bad. Burr, burr. Burr, 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 burr. Oh, Matt Walsh. Oh no, my internet's about to go out. No bueno. Oh, so that's so cool. That's so awesome. Hey, I'm actually trying to stream YouTube. So give me a fucking break, dude. Spectrum is the biggest load of fucking bullshit I've ever come across. Chat disconnected. YouTube Stadia.
Hello, friends, and thank you for visiting the SEDM website.
Eat every ounce of shit out of my ass. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking God, dude. Oh my! Go to home. Oh my fucking God, dude! Fucking goddamn YouTube. Less than the last 28 days. That's awesome. Yeah. I'm supposed to be live, but you're fucking YouTube. Thank you, one viewer. I'm sorry. I am upset because YouTube is being a giant pile of shit. Oh, I guess it's my computer. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Stream. Come on. I'm trying to take down these sovereign citizens, and it's really, really hard when alright. Fine. It's gonna be the afternoon. Actually, it's not. I'm gonna edit this. Title requires Copum. Font. Save. Okay. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go back to. Yeah, there we go. I hope I'm actually still streaming. Because, goddamn, that was some weapons grade bullshit. I live in shitfuck Ohio. Oh, goodbye, viewer. And as soon as it starts raining, as soon as it starts getting windy, nothing good happens. The internet goes out, the power goes out. It sucks ass. And I know there's gonna be somebody out there that's like, yeah, well, I live in fucking, Indonesia, and we have monsoon season in my island 280 years out of the day, or out of the year. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but literally, I'm just trying to stream. Like, all I want to do is, I'm gonna watch these videos, and I just want to be able to connect with people and communicate, like JFC. Oh man, oh god.
Site and what?
I don't even know where we're at. All these disclaimers.
In de jure, non-republican
What is
forms
a
of
state?
government, such as monarchies and democracies, the state is the government or the people in the government, because the rule.
I don't even want to. I don't want to touch that
and
one.
that is a
Law.
abuse of their delegated authority, and results in a conspiracy against human rights. They'll play all kind of word games to try and rationalize why they're allowed to do that, but they aren't, because it violates the rules of statutory construction. 2 classes of law. Law can only be created through the consent.
No. There's 2 classes of law, but actually there's laws for 2 different classes. Let's say that. You have the laws for the rich, and you have the laws for the poor. So, if you don't have the money to defend yourself extensively, you're more than likely going to go to prison and suffer horribly because of that. If you do have the money to defend yourself effectively, well then, you might be alright. Plus, if you have the money to defend yourself effectively and still go to prison, you're going to have money on
the state is the
the outside,
occupying a
which is
territory.
not the reality.
the government.
It's not the reality of most
serves them. So the purpose of
people
law
who
is to
are
protect the
incarcerated.
sovereign, meaning you as a human being and not a statutory person. That is the purpose of all law. And here's the definition of law from Black's Law Dictionary, 6th edition, page 884.
6th
Law,
edition.
that which is laid down, ordained.
Dude, it's on the 11th edition. If you're going to... Okay, let's... This is hard. Hard to watch. Law dictionary. I don't know where it was with that. Hunpeck. Black's Law Dictionary. 6th edition. The Centennial. Oh my god. Black's Law Dictionary. 6th edition. Black. So he's quoting shit from the 90s. The 90s. He's quoting laws from a law dictionary that was discontinued in the 90s. That was 30 years ago. I know it seems like it was only 10 years ago because I'm also 30, but it was 30 fucking years ago.
So apparently they seem to understand that they are creating religion when and they're ordaining priests called judges and attorneys to administer this religion where you worship the state, the collective or whatever.
No. No, there is no worship of the state unless you're talking about people who worship Donald Trump. Seriously, that's I mean, that's like almost 100% true. There is no worship of the state. That's something we in America tried to get away from when we were fighting the communists, the godless communists, because in the USSR they wanted the government wanted to be God. They wanted to be worshipped. They wanted to be the ultimate. That's not necessarily true in the United States. We have a democracy, and we have a democracy that is trying to be subverted at the moment. This is from 2014. I gotta kind of try to remember
and that's not
that.
what law is supposed to be. Okay, they're trying to create the appearance that's what it does, but it cannot exist as a religion. That's prohibited by the First Amendment.
Oh, what? If I go back too far into this little red bar, I'll go way too far back. If I 1 hour and 19 minutes. Man, I want a pizza. I got my phone. I should order a pizza.
And established. And notice that word ordained. That's a religious word. Okay? And the Constitution uses that word as well. So apparently
no,
they seem to understand.
It's not a religious word. It's there's no. What can I use as a descriptor as like a non-religious word that's used religiously? I want to say faith, but that kind of implies religion. Damn it. Ow. I don't want to fucking go here. Sorry, my hands started to hurt. I want to go to Google. God. Ordain. Let's continue to listen to this numbskull.
They are creating a religion when and they're ordaining priests called judges and attorneys to administer this religion where you worship the state.
Order something official. Equal punishment was ordained for the two crimes. Yeah. Ordained. What is it? We the people of these United States do ordain and establish this Constitution. We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States. I was so fucking far off, I should be ashamed of myself, and I am. But yeah, it's not religious. It's making it official. It's like, hey, no, this is official. This is what's gonna happen. This is the thing. It has this. This has nothing to do with God. There's no God or it doesn't even say all men are created equal in the eyes of their creator or whatever. God, these people are
the
so
collective or
damn
whatever.
dumb.
And that's not what law is supposed to be. Okay, they're trying to create the appearance that's what it does, but it cannot exist as a religion. That's prohibited by the First Amendment. A rule or method according to which phenomena or actions coexist or follow each other.
What? How is it prohibited by the First Amendment? That it's there's no there. It wouldn't have to be prohibited by the First Amendment because like there's no purpose for the law to be supreme over a god that is separate from our government. Like, what the fuck sense does that even make?
Law in its generic sense is a body of rules of action, conduct prescribed by controlling authority, that is the sovereign, and having binding legal force. That would...
You know what would be more interesting than this? It's cooking some eggs. Eggs, some sausage. That sounds good.
Which must be obeyed and followed by citizens, subject to sanctions or...
Should I watch some cooking videos? Maybe I should. Let's see if I can listen to this guy for an entire minute. Because it's really, really hard to hear him literally just like not function when confronted with the most basic of laws or basic understanding of any kind of laws that exist in this country, let alone any country. He doesn't fucking get it. Definition of this dude doesn't get it.
Or legal consequences is a law. Law is a solemn expression of the will of the supreme power of the state. And there's that word again, supreme. Well, how can it be supreme if you didn't consent to it? And how can it be above you without violating the requirement for equal protection and equal treatment? If you really are equal to the state, then how can it ever be supreme? It can't. And that's the whole point. So if in order to be unequal, in order to become a subject, you have to consent to the civil statutory laws, and you do that by choosing a domicile, and you're not obligated to choose a domicile or residence, but you can. And if you do, at that point, and only at that point, does the civil law become, quote, supreme, unquote. And the law...
What the fuck are you talking about? This dude... I didn't even make it a goddamn minute. Oh, no. 1320. Okay.
A criminal financial conflict of interest. And they have to be recused.
Why do we
have
have to hear this again? Because my memory is so bad.
And the jury has to be dismissed at that point because there isn't a jury anymore. There's just a lynch mob of angry people who are operating entirely out of self-interest and not as agents of the law.
What?
President Clinton and the Democrats euphemistically call this, quote, investing in America, unquote. But it's basically just stealing.
Wow, I totally missed out where I was.
It has to come from a natural source. Is basically
okay. Fuck where I was.
God created the earth, the heaven and the earth, and according to the Bible, He owns the heaven and the earth. Therefore,
no. Okay. Oh my fucking God.
And God then created His law.
I need a pizza. I really need
James
a word.
In the Bible,
pizza.
It says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." So God, the essence of who God is the Word, meaning the law, because that's what the Bible is. It's law. So law is who God is.
No.
And so anybody who avoids God, or indirectly, is avoiding the law and is lawless. And we show all the authorities on the right here at each level, so you can see in the Bible the authorities for what they are. God created the physical world and the universe, and that's described in those scriptures here. And you can see we have the hierarchy.
Okay.
The least.
Okay. I'm so hungry. I'm bitching every 2 minutes about how I'm hungry. I gotta order some food. If there's anything open. But like, so
sovereign is at the bottom.
by all means,
sovereign is at the top. So
go ahead
after
and
he created the universe, then he created man
bring
and
this
woman.
diagram to
And,
court or to your
man and
lawyer,
woman then created
where you have the symbology, and so God is here at the top, and then God's law / word, and then I guess branches off into a jury trial and also an organized church. World universe, whatever the fuck that means. Is there a slash in there? I can't tell if there's a slash. World / universe, maybe. Okay. So basically, this dude's entire defense of anything that he does is based on the word of God. And since we have a separation of church and state in this country, you cannot invoke the word of God in a courtroom. They will laugh at you, and you will be thrown in jail or fined or whatever the punishment or judgment may be, based on whatever that judge has to say. All of this is nonsense. It makes no sense. It does not apply to anything that actually would work in any courtroom ever, at least in the United States. Yeah, there's nothing you should take away from this other than, does this say, oh, it says Constitution. I thought that said graduation. I was gonna say, like, what? Oh, dude. Chicken wings.
Communities, and organizations like families and churches and cities and towns and villages, and those organizations, those communities, then created grand juries, elections, organized churches, and trial by jury.
Did they though?
And those juries then act upon other men and women, but only when they're injured. So if somebody gets injured, they can act against a man can act against another man through the agency of the jury.
What? It honestly sounded like that was so dumb that you stumbled over it yourself. Let's go back a minute.
And you can see we have the hierarchy of sovereignty on the right over here. The least sovereign is at the bottom, and the most sovereign is at the top. So after he created the universe, then he created man and woman. And man and woman then created communities of, and organizations like families and churches. And
again, like I said before, it is really important that you prepare your presentation. If you are going to present something, you should present it to yourself and or others first before you present it to your audience. It's a really important thing to do. I speak extemporaneously. that is not something you should do when you're giving a presentation. That's being cocky. That's having too much confidence. You're going to fuck up. Hence,
Cities
this.
and towns and villages.
Case in
Those
point.
organizations, those communities, then created grand juries, elections, organized churches, and trial by jury. And those juries then act upon other men and women, but only when they're injured. So if somebody gets injured, they can act against a man can act against another man through the agency of the jury, and that agency is delegated by men and women.
Okay, I'll order that in a minute. Okay, I can wait on food. Because this guy is a fucking... What? No! I'm still struggling to figure out how this makes sense in this dipshit's mind.
Laws and rules of society.
Okay.
The elections then create constitutions, and the constitutions then create executive, judicial, and legislative branches of the government.
Okay.
And the executive branch then creates regulations, and the legislative branch creates statutes. And the statutes are...
What? Both the executive branch and the legislative branch and the judicial branch create regulations. Like, they all kind of have to agree, because the legislative branch sends something... Okay, oh my fucking god. How do I have to explain this to an adult? The legislative branch creates a regulation that's sent to the president. President's like, yes or no. And then they can override the yes or no in the legislative branch. If there's major contention, it goes to the Supreme Court, the judicial branch. And the judicial branch is like, yeah, this is actually constitutional, and we can agree that it is a thing that should happen, or it's not a thing that should happen, it is a thing that can happen based on our laws and our Constitution. So they all kind of work together. It's like a, what is it? Separation of powers, three branches of government that you don't fucking understand somehow.
And the statutes...
Not, the executive branch can just regulate. Like, you can do executive orders, but those only go so far. So, an executive order... so, the president can't make an executive order that requires everyone to like wear the same clothes. Okay, that wouldn't make sense. It does. It's being dictatorial. It's being authoritarian. It's not gonna happen. Congress would just be like, no, you don't. You don't have to do that. But the executive branch can be like, hey, manufacturers of clothing, they have to make sure that everything is coronavirus free before it actually goes out to the public. Well, sure, that's fine. Like, that'll work. Congress doesn't have anything to do with that. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a constitutional scholar. So, take my word with a pound of salt, and I guess what I'm trying to say is I have a better understanding of our judicial, legislative and judicial processes than this. I'd call him airhead, but that'd be
are enforced by the judicial branch, as are the regulations.
That'd be an insult to the atmosphere.
And the statutes then are used to create or authorize corporations to be created, and they also create U.S. citizens, statutory U.S. citizens, which are not the same as constitutional citizens. Constitutional citizens are way up here.
What?
Statutory citizens are way down here. Everything at the bottom are franchises. Corporations are franchises. Statutory U.S. citizens are franchises, and offices within the government. You don't ever want to be a statutory citizen. You can be a constitutional citizen without being a statutory citizen.
What?
We'll talk about that later. So, natural order, delegated authority.
We should talk about that now, dude.
Government is one of...
Okay. Here's the problem here. And I saw this, and then big picture. Natural order, delegated authority. Yeah. You can't invoke religion when you're talking about the law. There's nothing there. Like, I don't understand how you think Luke 16:13 would have any authority over, like, the Constitution. Seriously. There's no book. There's no holy reverence or religion or anything that overrides the Constitution in the court of law in the United States. If that's how you think, you're wrong, and if that's how you want to legislate, you're definitely wrong, and if you're pissed off about how that's not legislated, fuck off, go to Saudi Arabia, because they have a, theocratical monarchy, and you can live there. Fuck you. Oh, I can't wait till it gets to this one.
Delegated authority. Sovereignty flows downhill from its source, the sovereign people, we the people, as individuals and not as collective.
You do have individual rights. You have individual rights. You have the right to do, like, basically almost whatever you want. You have the right to put tattoos on your body. You have the right to, I don't know. You have the right to pierce yourself or stuff like that. You don't. I mean, you should have the right to put whatever into your body. You have the right to put alcohol and caffeine and opioids prescribed by your doctor into your body. And in some states, marijuana and other drugs, like Oregon, which decriminalized all drugs. Wild. You have the right to put those things in your body because you are an individual. You do not have the right you do not have the right to smear heroin on open wounds of a car crash victim. Like, that's not the freedom that you should be going for. You're going for basically well, you're not going for that. You're going for basic, like, freedoms. I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want with my own self, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. If I want to suck dick, if I want to eat pussy, if I want to do both of those while I'm getting pegged from fucking behind and shooting up heroin, I should be able to do that as long as everybody's consenting. That's totally fucking fine. That's what freedom is about. When you're gonna say, oh, well, the government, oh, they're jacking down on your collective. That's what freedom is about. These guys think freedom is about being a biblical conservative. That's basically it.
And some people would say, oh, well, the collective is the sovereign in our system of government, which is
No.
wrong, because
Who would say
had to
that?
get its authority from somewhere.
That's a straw
And
man.
it didn't get it from an
Man, I
identifiable
should create a
source that
fucking-
has supernatural or superior beings, because you can't identify the source, and that source has to be natural. And the only thing that's natural is you and I, people. So
What?
either it came from the people individually, and the people individually consented to give it that authority, or it came from a supernatural source, and we have a religion problem in violation of.
No. We gave the government the authority. That's how a government works. The people give that government authority. Alright? If that government lords authority over the people because of God, that's called authoritarian, or a monarchy, or a dictatorship, or a I don't know, what's that thing called? Theocratic monarchy, like Saudi Arabia. Oh, but you probably don't like Muslims. Fuck this guy. Oh my goodness.
The First Amendment.
I'm so
Those are
hungry.
the only two options. Collectivism inevitably leads to communism and socialism, which are the antithesis of a republican form of government. And the collectivism implies that the collective can have more rights than a single individual. And of course that breaks the chain of delegated authority, because the authority has to go through a chain. It has to come from a natural source. So the first step in
What?
creating delegated authority, is to identify the natural source. And that would be you and I, and can only be you and I. And so we
No wonder this shit is 6 hours long. He's running in fucking circles for
delegate, we get together
9/10
as a
of it.
collective, and we delegate that authority to the government. And you cannot delegate, as we showed earlier, you cannot delegate what you don't have. And so whatever rights or privileges the government claims that it has must have come from you, and therefore you have it too. And by delegating that authority to them, you didn't give it away. You simply authorized them to use a portion of it. The sovereignty resides in the people, and by, quote, the people, unquote, we don't mean the collective, we mean the individuals.
No. 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 You mean the individuals that are part of the collective. That's what you mean. You are not one of the individuals that is part of the collective. And that's why people find you detestable or unattractive, or and I mean not physically, I mean in just a general sense, unattractive, because you're not working forward as an individual with the collective, because I have my own views that I want to advance, but I have to work with a group to advance them. That's part of being social. Human beings are social animals. What? What?
Our system of republican government is based on individual rights and individual sovereignty.
Okay.
The minute you deviate from that requirement is the minute you create a civil religion. And
oh, hold the fucking phone, dude. Let's go to let's go to.
And by quote the people unquote, we don't mean the collective, we mean the individuals. Our system of Republican government is based on individual rights and individual sovereignty. And the minute you deviate from that requirement is the minute you create a civil religion.
No. No. Because our system of government is basically like a social contract. It's saying, hey, this is what's gonna happen. So Y will happen if X also happens. That's our social contract, and it's put down on paper, and we're like, oh, fuck me, we're gonna scribe this thing down to make sure that when Y happens, X also happens. Like that's it. If everything were based on individual rights, I could do whatever the fuck I wanted. I could own 10 acres of land and just slaughter anyone that comes onto my land, and that would, I get individual rights, whatever. No. We have a constitution based on individual rights. I cut that guy in half with 249 because he went 2 millimeters onto my land. I don't give a fuck if he was a postman or not. It doesn't matter. The dude came too close. Give me a fucking break. Oh my god. It's like trying to explain water to someone who's never seen it before. It's really difficult.
And
it's odd. Like, this is honestly difficult
make
trying to
government into a religion. And
like
the minute you
unfuck
force
this
people
dude.
to worship that religion and to pay tithes to that religion called taxes.
No,
The people are the masters, and government is their servant. Abraham Lincoln, a government of the people, for the people, and by the people, is what he called it in the Gettysburg Address.
People were like, taxation is theft. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing I'm gonna say. I agree to disagree, because taxes are necessary, but if you don't pay them, you might get shot in the face, depending on, ethnicity and class and all that good stuff. We don't have a class system in America. That's the caste system in India. That's what I was taught in school. Not true.
So the people are the masters. No servant can serve 2 masters, Luke 16:13, and therefore the people cannot simultaneously serve God and government.
Okay, well, God doesn't exist and the government does. So, there you go.
And the people must be sovereign over government at all times.
Just obey the law. If you find a law that is unjust, i.e., being fired because of your sexual orientation, yes, you should protest that. That is an unjust law. But what he's talking about is like having a driver's license. I would feel far safer if we actually tested people, really tested people on their ability to drive before we gave them a driver's license. Because if you don't have a driver's license, I don't feel safe on the road. Alright? I'm not looking out for me. I know what I'm doing when I'm driving. I'm looking out for you. You don't know what you're doing when you're driving. It's the same thing on the fucking range. This dude, I guarantee you, this guy has a bunch of guns. It's the same thing on the range. You don't have the right to do whatever the fuck you want on the range. Just like you don't have the right to do whatever the fuck you want on the road. You're gonna kill somebody. You're gonna hurt somebody. That just might happen. And the best way to prevent that is to make sure that the person operating the machine is licensed, is in some way proven to be in some way competent with the machine that they're operating. Granted, that's so lax. Like, it's such a compromise. It's such a compromise, and you're just talking about your license, dude.
Upon us as individuals. All authority derived from the sovereign people is delegated to the government by our state and federal
Does this apply to Muslims?
constitutions.
I wonder.
And the legislative branch then delegates its authority to the executive branch using the statutes and codes that it enacts into positive law. And the executive branch writes implementing regulations that describe how it interprets the statutes written by the legislative branch. And the judicial branch interprets or reconciles the implementing regulations against the statutes to determine how they affect the rights of the people. And if it isn't specifically authorized in writing in the Constitution, then the government can't do it, and you can sue them if they do, especially
if it isn't specifically authorized in writing in the Constitution, then the government can't do it, and you can sue them if they do, especially if they hurt you. Do not ever at any point take that advice. Fuck no. The Constitution is the base of the law. It is not the law. So, when it comes to something simple, like prohibition. So, prohibition was ratified into the Constitution, and then it was repealed. I think it was the 21st, and then the 23rd Amendments. I gotta correct myself. But alright. Prohibition. The 18th Amendment. Oh. Prohibition is, yeah. So the 18th Amendment prohibited alcohol in the United States, and then it was the it was the 21st Amendment that repealed the prohibition of alcohol. So basically, alcohol was completely outlawed, 100%. There was no supposed to be no alcohol in the United States of America because of the temperance movement and a bunch of evangelicals and their bullshit. So when it was repealed, they were like, well, we gotta kind of compromise, so they put in a shit ton of regulations, and those regulations include damn near everything. I mean, the book on being able to, any person can brew alcohol for their own consumption, or you can give it to someone else as a gift for free in certain states. You can't brew it for profit in every state. But if you are going to brew it for profit federally, you have to go among the amount of regulations that are gonna shit you out the ass. They're gonna blow your goddamn head off. Because in the Constitution it says the brewing of the manufacture of alcohol is legal in the United States. However, we have to make sure that you're brewing the right alcohol. You're not killing your customers. You're not brewing like wood grain or wood alcohol. You're not methanol. We're gonna make sure you're not putting nylon or fillers into your alcohol. And that's why moonshine is so valued, because it's unregulated. You can get it. Oh, excuse me. You can get it without the government interfering, and the profit goes right to the seller. But these safeguards are. There's reasons that these safeguards are in place, because you don't want to drink. You don't want to drink methanol, because methanol and ethanol might smell similar to the layman, but they'll kill you. But methanol will kill you. It's wood alcohol. It will kill you.
If they hurt you.
I hope that made sense.
So now let's talk about rights. And the term right is a point of a lot of confusion. When people use rights, they can actually mean one of two.
So this bullet point here defeats every argument that this dude has. That's it. I'm hungry. I want to look at some cooking. How did I get that so wrong? The 18th Amendment. Because I know the 20th Amendment was women's suffrage. Which, why was that not built in? Whatever. GTFO. Dave's. No, what do we got? Hold on. Hold on. It's dog shit. Not to cook off. Y'all want to see me agree with Lord of Patriarchy in a non shitty way. In a production sense, maybe. I've never seen this video, so we'll see.
Okay, this video popped up on my radar. Paris Hilton cooks lasagna. Apparently, Paris Hilton's doing a YouTube cooking show, Cooking with Paris.
No, I'm actually not gonna watch that because Jesus fucking Christ, that sounds terrible. Yeah, I don't like celebrities or like super rich people that have YouTube channels, because like movie stars and shit like that, like Will Smith having a
popped up on my
oh, thank you. I'm so glad everything is working so fucking fantastically for me. Ugh. Celebrities that have YouTube channels, no, like fuck off, dude. There are tens of thousands of like small creators, myself included, that just like they either do it for fun, me, or they do it for a buck, also kind of me. And you're taking away from that because you have clout. Like, fuck off. Fuck, what? I don't give a shit what your agent said. I don't give a shit what your publicist wants you to do. Dude, you're being a real big bag of dicks. That's basically it. Complete disaster. Chud Logic. Why is everything like Chud Logic? Bake CD. Uh-oh. I've never made Bake CD. Brian Tyler Cohen. What? What? I'm gonna do a couple more. Oh no. I know exactly who I want to look up. Cooking with Hoarders. Holy shit. Dude. Let's watch some wild ass fucking videos. $19,000 subscribers. No shit. Oh. Holy. 10 years. Okay. Making poutine. Poutine. These three that where do I begin? Where the September? Oh, I guess I begin on September 11th. Of fucking course.
I want the juice.
Fucking course.
I'm gonna put some pepper, black pepper.
2019. This was from 2019. Yeah, that's how our we're shooting in 720p. I think on VHS. I'm not sure.
And how do you open this stuff? It's plastic. Ah, shit! It's too difficult. Oh, man. For fuck's sake. Oh, man, you buy pepper and you don't even... wait a sec. Oh, I got it. You have to take this thing off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my.
I keep breaking stuff, and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
What are you doing?
Oh shit.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What are you doing? Why did you put this on the internet? No, don't. You're call the fire department or something. Oh my.
How do I put down this fire? Oh fuck. Oh shit. How do you put a fire out like that?
You turn off the stove and you cover it.
Shit, I hate fire. Maybe with a.
Oh god, don't. If he like blows it, that's just gonna put a bunch of particulate in the air and. Oh my god. Listen to the dog. I hope he's okay. I gotta. Oh my god, it's an electric stove! No! Oh, no. Why? Why did you do
Alright, so, we're gonna be making a secret recipe today.
No, we're not.
It's kind of secret people kill for.
No, hold on. Nobody kills anyone for literally anything. I'm so sorry, because it's so hard to see. What's up, pup? My poor puppy. Poor puppy boy. What's going on, bud? You okay? Do you need to go outside? Alright. Real quick. I gotta put the dog out.
Coconut bread.
Oh,
Coconut.
fuck me.
First, I want to tell you about something.
Clear off your fucking stove. Dog's gotta pee, and I gotta put him on the bed, and I also have to go to the latrine myself. So we're gonna have dead air for a little bit, because I cannot not watch this. Holy shit. sweet puppy boy outside. He's a good boy. I also had to go myself. I had to utilize the latrine. And, oh my god. So, my kitchen is not that great. But it's not this. That bottle of Windex is empty. Get rid of it.
I was thinking about, you know, the law of gravity, the way it works.
Just shot in like
you know,
420.
You lift something up, you know?
What?
And like you take this and you lift it, you know?
Okay.
But you know, like
your
part of,
flashlight.
like, my fingers is like attached to the little thingy, you know? And like another finger kind of pulls it up, you know? So like, even if my finger was completely attached to this, like even if my finger was fused to this, my other fingers could still lift it.
What?
So you know, if you sit down and you put your hand on your foot and you start pulling, you know, if you're strong enough, you should be able to lift yourself.
No.
Why, you know?
That's troll physics, dude.
So
troll physics. Straight. You can't. That's the fallacy of pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You can't fucking. You can't actually do it. Like, it's. The reason you're able to pick things up is because the friction between your hand and that object. If you don't have, if there's no friction, there's no grip, it'll just fall. It'll go straight towards the earth. Oh, goodness gracious.
Wrong, but it's not because your arm is attached to your body that
yes, it is.
You shouldn't be able to lift yourself. Just as it's not because, you know, my finger is attached to this that the other fingers couldn't lift it. You know, there's got to be some kind of, you know, scientific understanding or something. Anyway,
yeah, it's the one you're fucking missing. That
it's very difficult when you have a coconut because you gotta open it.
Where the fuck did you get a coconut?
I got.
You look like you live in New Jersey.
Thing here. So you gotta basically just hit it.
No, don't.
Oh, for heaven's sake, this is.
At least he has.
I'm gonna make a hole in my floor. Yeah.
No, don't hit it on the tile. The tile is made out of ceramic. It's gonna fucking break.
Wait, I got something better. Wait a minute. Let's see.
Okay, a real easy way to open up a coconut. If you're using a stick like this guy, don't smack it around on your stove. Hold it in your hand and just tap it around the center and move it around in your hand. Do. Eventually it'll crack. It's rock hard and it'll crack, kind of like a rock. And you can do the same thing with rock. Do to find out what's inside. You do this with certain rocks and you can find fossils. It's fucking sweet. Fossils are awesome. Oh, thank God. You're... Oh, no.
I think I got this blade here.
Never mind. There is no God.
There. Alright. There it is.
What is that, a stun gun?
I think I can...
What the fuck? This dude straight up pulled out a katana. Are you fucking... Oh, man. Clean your room, bucko. God fucking damn. Oh my... Oh, this is about to be epic. Epic. I want to say epic, and I need a drink for this. This is gonna be epic. Watch this shit. Oh yeah! Ooh! Oh, you almost got it, bud. You almost got it.
Let's try again.
Come on, you got it. You got it this time. There you go.
Oh, this thing is all dirty.
So that's okay. Well, it's fine. You can wipe the katana on your leg because it's really dull. And it's not going to actually do any damage to anyone, but it really put that coconut in its place, I guess.
Where's the other half go? There it is.
Jesus. Oh, next to the toilet.
All right.
No, we're not going to do anything with that.
It's red. See that?
It's red. Oh, I actually can't. Probably because it's fucking rotten. Let's look that up. But like, what are you gonna do with this? I'll wash it at least.
What the hell?
I'm so confused.
Looks like it was rotten. For heaven's sake, how fast do coconuts rot? Look at this.
I don't know. You should probably look that up. Why are you scooping? You're scooping it around on your stove. Onto the floor. Oh my god. That looks fucking disgusting.
I'm gonna clean this thing. Wait a minute.
No.
We're gonna do the
Okay, it's okay. I have nothing against cutting the rotten part off of food and using what you have with meat, like protein. That's definitely different because the toxins created from rotting meat on one portion will actually permeate throughout that certain meat, and it'll make it. It may not make it toxic, but it'll make it less desirable. However, if you're gonna go with like lettuce or broccoli, you can peel off the rotten pieces and wash it, and it should be fine. Don't do what this guy's doing. No. This is not a thing that should be ever considered for
anyway, but it's really smells
doing
bad.
doing
when
this.
you buy a coconut, you usually gotta, careful not to cut myself. You usually gotta, eat them quickly. Or
Oh my god! Oh my! Oh, holy shit!
On purpose, so that
Oh, I was looking the other direction for far too long, apparently. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, wrote him down. Coconut, rotten coconut. I wanna see your rotten coconut. Yeah. They don't so I'm looking at rotten coconuts, and they don't. Oh, that one seems a little red. They don't seem to be slimy red on the outside. Oh my god. But let's also go back to the fact that this motherfucker is trying to slam this thing on a dull katana.
it expires quickly.
Goodness.
Just so that they buy cars so that as soon as you got an accident, it kind of blows up so that you got to buy another one.
What?
All right. Okay, this is clean.
Okay, no, it's not. And second of all, that's not how you clean a blade. You don't put your palm anywhere near the blade. Like, you put the blade in your hand, and then you pinch it and then pull everything off of it, and then you can wipe it. You don't do this to a blade. And this one is extremely dull. You've seen that. Oh my fucking god. Do your fucking dishes. I'm a son of a bitch with dishes, and I'm the one telling this dude to do his dishes. Oh my god.
Now for the coconut.
Did I mention white balance? I'm pretty sure I mentioned white balance.
You know, liquid got all over the place. That's the thing I hate about
I'm
coconuts.
almost in complete darkness, and my video quality is better than this Dick for Brains.
It's always like that. Alright. Okay. So, in order to make a coconut
Well,
bread, you
that's
need
gonna
bread.
get moldy.
Wait, I got some here.
Do you?
Alright, bread. Yeah, pull this under my
Dude,
feet,
this
or else
isn't the Wastelands. Oh my fucking god.
Alright, doesn't roll.
This isn't the Wasteland Survival Guide. You don't have to do it.
Aside. Yeah. Disgusting.
Where did that? Oh, I was gonna say, where did that water come from? It came from the coconut.
Coconut liquid.
Coconut liquid.
So we're gonna.
Notice you
Oh,
don't
shit,
hear
look at
any
this.
water running.
Because I hit the coconut, the stuff just.
Oh my god.
Got
Oh my
detached.
god.
Wonder if it still works. We're gonna try it. Turn the right one this time. Some time ago, I was trying to, light this thing up, and I accidentally lit that one, and there was a fire. And
How?
and all that.
How did you do that? How did you do that? Like, there literally are separate sides of the stove. This is the stove, not the oven. Oh, did he really?
Turn the right one this time.
Okay.
Some time ago, I was trying to, light this thing up, and I accidentally lit that one,
How?
There was a fire.
There's two different sides.
And a flashlight burn and all that. So.
Your flashlight burned. Well, clean your.
Have you ever seen this?
Throw something away. No, I've never seen that because if something like that were in my presence, I would get rid of it.
Yes, it's all red and.
It's rotten. It's
never
rotten in a way that Google can't comprehend. I just looked it up. Oh, fuck. Dude, oh, look at that sweet hairdo. Wait, oh, I look like FPS Russia. Oh, let's shoot the shotgun. Da. No, my ears actually fucking hurt. Thank you to any medical workers, because my ears hurt and I work in a shop and I've just been wearing a mask simply because someone is working near me and I wouldn't normally have to do it, but my ears fucking hurt just from those the straps of those paper masks being right here. Totally fucking worth it though. Alright. Oh my god. Because I'm pretty sure this dude's about to catch his house on fire. You know, Bertulli. Oh, I know that brand.
Okay, so we got this thing going. Need the plate. Alright, let's start here. Coconut and a slice of bread.
What?
The thing is, like, it's like.
Oh no, dude! Are you gonna just put a slice of rotten ass coconut in between slices of bread and toast it?
Basically.
Please do not do that.
I want to touch this with my fingers. Disgusting. Yeah.
That's not how you hold a knife. That coconut is... What? I don't even know what... Oh, okay, that's a piece of bread. It's just, you know, burnt.
The thing is, we gotta melt the coconut.
It's not toasted.
So that we can, you know, put it over this, like...
No, that's the coconut.
Butter, or, you know, peanut butter.
I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Okay, let's...
Oh my god. No! Oh, good. Fuck me. Always have something between your heating element and the product you're trying to present. One, because you'll destroy your heating element, and two, because you'll fuck up your food otherwise. You have more control. No, this is some apocalypse shit. Do this in the apocalypse. When the nukes, after the nukes have flown, this is what you do. When you're hooking up fusion batteries to some stove, and you know, you got some fucking emaciated, distended dipshit pulling security for you while you're cooking a coconut. That's what you do. This is how you do it. Not now. Oh.
I want to get it to melt.
Dude. I have a grill that I bought like 2 years ago that I can cook this on. Like, buy a grill. It was $25. It was $25 when I bought it, and I went the other day and I think it was $20. It was more expensive when I bought it. And you can do this. And it wouldn't fuck up your stove. Oh god, you're burning the shit out of it. Yeah, it smells like fucking asshole, doesn't it?
It smells so fucking bad.
Oh, that poor stove.
Smell.
Poor stove. My ears hurt.
God damn it.
You didn't cook it right.
It's probably gonna work if the coconut, you know, isn't rotten.
No, well, dude, the coconut.
Ideally, it should not.
The coconut is rotten. However, space, your cooking methods leave something to be desired.
And when it melts, you kind of just put over the bread and all that.
Oh. No, I would not eat that.
Wait. Maybe.
Not only would I not eat that, I would be pissed off if you fucking served that to me. That's an insult.
This thing. Some water.
Is that coconut? Where? Do your dishes! Oh. Me, personally, hold on. Blue screen. You know what? I should probably not look through my photos and pick new screen. This is as illuminated as I'm gonna get, but for fuck's sake, goddamn, I am the last person to ever say, do your fucking dishes. Bro. Do your fucking dishes. This is disgusting. Like, at least I have, at the very least, I have room to put water in a pot. And I'm putting aside all of the war crimes you've committed prior to this instance, but fuck, it smells so goddamn bad. I guarantee you, 100%, it smells awful.
Boiling water is gonna melt. And when it melts,
yeah, it smells bad. Oh, dude, it's nothing has been cleaned in there in ever.
Port. Man, you see that? It's all like pink here, or red, or...
Yeah. Your coconut is rotten, dude.
It smells horrible.
Oh my god. Oh my. Dude.
Damn, it smells so bad. You got no idea.
You're literally like gagging, almost, you're dry heaving at the smell of this rotten coconut cooking in your hoarder house. What is wrong with you? Dude,
Man,
you need some help.
Smells, but sometimes there are things just get to me.
No. It's not things getting to you. You're in a bad situation.
So we're gonna wait until it boils.
Don't go to the hospital or something. Go fucking. Oh, it's not boiling. There's nothing in there to boil. Oh, Jesus H.
You can just play in the meantime, you know.
It's not. There's nothing to boil. In order to boil, there has to be liquid.
Man.
The fuck are you doing? Is that a Q-tip?
Nowadays, kids, they need like billions of dollars, you know, of video games and, you know, super machines, you know, like Sega Saturn, whatever. You know, but back in the old days, kids, you know, they could...
So let's just let's take a moment. Take a moment. Let's go back to 10:30.
Nowadays, kids, they need like billions of dollars, you know, of video games and, you know, super machines, you know, like Sega Saturn, whatever. You know, but
Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn. Mind you, remember this date. Remember that date. Remember that date. February 22nd, 2017. We're going to go not to Bing, because Bing, well, sucks. Sega Saturn. Wikipedia. Oh, is a home released on July 8th, 1995. Okay. May 11th, a day before my birthday. May 11th, 1995 in North America. 1995. 1995. So this is 22 years later that he's referencing a game console that he thinks like overprivileged kids are brainwashed by. What?
Back in the old days, kids, you know, they could have all the fun.
Back in the old days was the Sega goddamn Saturn, you motherfucker, and it was a flop. Sega, who owns a Sega Saturn? God damn.
They want with just little things like that, you know, and just you put this little thing here and you pretend that, you know, this is like an Indian tent.
Who the fuck ever owned a Sega Saturn?
And you're like General Custer, and like you go, you know. Anyway, so doesn't seem like this is working.
Okay.
Well, if anyone knows a way to melt coconuts, you can tell me, and you know, so that's the way to make coconut.
I feel bad because I think this individual is actually might have some mental issues, but dude, you literally have the internet how to milk coconuts. Cooking with hoarders. Oh my god. I'm like, I got a runny nose. Luckily, I wash my hands a lot.
Need a spoon.
But it's hard to say because he's cognizant of like his situation. I mean, he knows what's going on. Banana omelet. Oh. Fine banana omelet. Pepper juice. God damn, that pissed me off. Don't ruin your stuff. I'm wondering, is this a character? I feel like this is a character. Because it's shot really poorly. Got a weird voice. Definitely realistic. I'm wondering if this is just some asshole that owns like a hoarder house and was just like, you know what? I'm gonna cook like this motherfucker. And done did it. And shot it on mini DV, I guess.
So that it doesn't like, you can't put your arm like this and like you hit with the wrist. There you go. So that it doesn't me something.
Holy shit. He's better at cracking eggs than I am.
Sometimes you can put cheese with
One up. Ding.
Now I've been thinking about something, by the way.
The other thing about something, by the way,
have you ever heard like people telling you stuff like, you know, hey, you're an idiot, right? You know, like when someone looks at you and says, "My God, you're a fucking idiot." Ever happens? It happens to me all the time. Of course, it's like something that I've grown up hearing, basically. So
no.
If
people will say that because they're responding to something that you said. So if you say, well, the Earth is flat, of course, and there's just an ice wall around the ring that the U.S. Navy isn't telling you about. That's why we spend so much money on our military. And someone says, dude, you're a fucking idiot. Well, yeah, they're right. And you said something stupid. If someone walks up to you and is just like, dude, you look like a fucking moron, that person is an asshole, and they should be taken to task by whoever is around them. Like, you don't unprovoked tell someone they're a moron. Like, that's just not a thing that happens. At any point has anybody come up to you and been like, man, you're kind of a piece of shit, outside of like middle school or high school. Oh, you burnt. Oh, he burnt the fuck out of whatever was in that pan. Oh my god.
Philosophy, the Jews are actually Nazi philosophy,
Whoa.
You're superior to people and.
Oh yeah.
Philosophy, the Jews are inferior, the homosexuals are inferior, the handicapped.
What are you even living in? I'm sorry.
Adolf Hitler wanted to kill handicapped people, say, oh, it costs too much money. They had all these propaganda posters and all that. Get people alive, let's just kill them. They don't serve anything, that they're useless to our society and they cost money. We should kill them. That's what you're doing. If someone calls you an idiot and you get mad, you're essentially no different than Adolf Hitler.
What does this have to do with like banana omelet?
I mean, there's
oh my god.
Like that.
Do you not have teeth? Just bite it. Bite it. Bite the end of the banana. If you're super smart, you'll bite the ass end of the banana and then eat it from there, because you get actually more banana. Because nobody likes to eat that seed, but it's not really that visible when you open up the banana from the bottom. Just saying. This guy is not Okay, this is a fucking joke.
Anyway, so
this is a character.
About that or something, and
I can almost guarantee.
I'm really angry because I have an appointment with a dentist tomorrow. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude! Oh my god! Disgusting!
I can almost guarantee that this is a character. It's so hard to tell, because I think this is like a landlord playing the character of a tenant that really pissed him the fuck off, and he's trying to make money off of it. It's great, but it's also too convincing. It's so hard to tell.
Some big news. You're probably not
I just don't get soup. Just don't get soup. How do you not get? Do you not understand soup? Do you not get it? Like, do you not get it at the store? Fun fact, my local Dollar General is regularly out of chicken noodles, Campbell's chicken noodle soup. I can get the chicken with rice, but that's Muggins grade bullshit that I can't get chicken noodle soup. All I want is enough cans so that I can like open them up and cook them at lunch on every day of the week. That'd be dope. Chicken noodle soup when it's cold. I'm in Ohio. Fuck me. It's cold out. I want some chicken noodle soup every day of the week. That'd be sweet. If I can't get that, it's whatever. But to have that also on reserve would be totally dope. Because sometimes, you know what? I get shit house and I'm like, I feel like shit. I need something to put in my body. I want some chicken noodle soup. Just fuck you, John General, Dollar General.
Quite a rarity in these past few months. Wait, I want to
hey, whoa, HTP, bro. We're gonna go back as far as we need to see that shit. So if you don't know what this is, do you see this? This is the barrier between the, I guess, bathroom, I think, is what we're about to see, and the kitchen. That's mold. All of that is mold. You should be able to see a clear transition between, even if this was torn up tile, you should be able to see a clear transition between the kitchen tile and the bathroom placements, tiles, or whatever there's going to be. And you can't see that because there's this giant mass of black mold. And it may not be black mold, because just because it's black and it's mold doesn't mean it's black mold. But yeah, you don't want this in your house, and you also don't want whatever the fuck this demonic bullshit is over here. But let's focus on this. We can at least exercise this, I think. It's from 2010.
I wanted to make some
oh, goodness.
Soup, but at the same time, there's something that's just been, ripping my mind apart. I can't stop thinking about this today. I mean, man, I gotta put this tile, in that place.
Okay, I can't even look at that. It's fucking gross. Cooking with hoarders. Like, it's cool that you're here we go. Thank you, Internet. Spectrum is the best place. Spectrum sucks my cock. Awesome! Hey, here we go. Spectrum Internet sucks my cock. Oh my god. I just saw that. That looks disgusting. Oh god. A couple years ago. We're gonna make 7 months ago. Sick of cooking at home. Oh man. What? What? Gotta stop filming. What? Why didn't I open this in a new tab? Okay, that's disturbing. Spring cleaning. This is too much. Oh my god. I want to know what he's got to say 10 years down the line.
Hello everybody. It's January 3rd, 2020.
Okay.
And for fans of this channel, it's an important day. 10 years ago today, the very first upload on this channel, Cooking Hot Dogs and Peaches, reappeared for the very first time after it was deleted, sadly deleted, on the original Masayoka's channel.
Unfortunately, it was deleted.
It's got me reflecting about everything that I've learned, everything that I've gotten to share with this channel. And I'd like to share a couple things with you guys right now.
What do we got?
Just hit 16,000 subscribers. So at this 10-year mark, the channel is more popular than it's ever been.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. This man is in some kind of institution. You can tell by the brown towel. I don't know if he's in the military. Well, he can't be in the military. He's in institution because everything's kind of uniform. The brown towel, the bed that is really, really uncomfortable, but just wide enough for you to feel like you have space. There's no real pillow there, and these are stock. It's comfort. He got it at Walmart or Target or whatever, and also the dilapidated shelving that has a priority box on it, and his personal items, and everything is also, it's not beige, but it's off-white.
Currently, I'm looking at the numbers now. 946 subscribers in the last 28 days. That's 1,000 a month, basically.
That's pretty dope.
Another really cool stat that I picked up.
Wish I got that.
We currently are running at 97% 97% like rate on this channel.
Are you though?
I'm not
you
sure
are.
There are videos out there. I'm pretty sure
Shit.
there are channels that get that stuff, but God, you really think about that, the content of these videos, and 97%.
That's some heartburn.
Good job, Messiah. The cooking steak without a grill video, almost at 400,000 views.
Cooking steak without a grill?
Just
Cooking steak with
who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Cooking steak without a grill. That sounds really, really interesting. I should look at that. Cooking. Sorry, like my indigestion is getting to me because I haven't eaten anything in too long, and I really, really want to eat some pasta with sausage. The sausage, oh, give me that. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate everyone that. Oops. Are you fucking kidding me? What? Oh, cooking steak on,
Hello, everybody. It's January 3rd.
I want to... Oh, man.
2020.
Got real bad heartburn. Yeah, I'm not...
10 years ago today, very first upload on this channel.
I got heartburn. Let me drink some...
Reappeared for the very first time after it was
the worst
deleted,
acidic.
Sadly deleted.
Worst thing I could have for me.
The channel's more popular than it's ever been. Currently...
Oh!
I'm looking at the numbers now.
There's an idea. Grilled steak without a grill. Let's see what we got.
We have to recharge the battery. Man.
Oh my god.
Alright, so we're going to be making some steak. Got the frozen steak here.
I can't wait to cook.
I read on the message board that apparently trying to cook...
I can't wait to cook after watching this.
Cook steak on a pan with oil is kind of some kind of a crime or something, so we're going to try it on a grill.
No.
Probably this thing's still frozen, so we're going to have to try to freeze it.
Not cleaning your oven, your stove is a crime.
Wait a minute. Okay, this will work.
What?
So
why'd you flush the toilet?
Wait a minute.
No.
Okay, how can we do this with one hand?
Oh my god, why is it... Why is it not... Dude.
We're just trying to get it a bit softer.
No. You
can put some... Oh, shit. You can put some flammable stuff on it. Like,
no.
This thing.
No. What?
But it's,
are you fucking kidding me? There are so many things wrong with this. Oh my fucking god. For real. I hope okay, I apparently am blown over my shit, but goddamn, just in me stopping. Oh my god. I don't take care of my toilet enough, and it doesn't look like this. This is absolutely disgusting. And I wouldn't put a fucking piece of meat anywhere near my toilet, even if it was the most pristine, like, antimicrobial fucking object in the world. Fuck no. Oh my god. And he's defrosting it because, or he's defrosting it using a paper towel as the heat source. No. This is not the apocalypse. What got him to think we are in the apocalypse at this point?
It's not a good idea. Ouch! It's not a good idea because it's kind of like not good to drink. It's like...
Also, if you were in the apocalypse, why would you heat up meat on the edge of a toilet? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You're gonna lose your meat.
poison or something, so I don't want to put it on your food.
Oh God. Oh goodness.
Expose this to some kind of heat, just to get it a bit softer because it's still hard.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh.
Wait a minute. Oh well, it doesn't work. Oh, anyway, let's.
Oh well, it doesn't work.
So to make a grill.
So to make.
We're gonna need.
God
yeah.
damn. We're gonna need not your interpretation of what would happen if food were cooked lizard brainly. This is some lizard brain shit. It's so basic. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's kind of tough with all this stuff. You know the strange thing about this place?
He didn't put that back. He just put it off to the side, by the way. Why? Why?
You know,
why is that container
it's not
there?
disgusting if you know where.
Throw
to
it
go.
away.
This
Throw it
apartment
away.
is like
Throw
a
that
city,
away.
You know, when you're in a city, like, you know, if you go into the wrong neighborhood, like, you know, with the gangs and the, you know, the criminals and you know, the bikers and stuff like that, you know, they're gonna kidnap you and, you know, ask for ransom or, you know, whatever.
Are they though?
You gotta, like, if you know where to go, like, you're safe, right? So this place is sort of the same thing. Like, you replace disgusting with, you know, with kidnappings and beheading videos and stuff like that. Like, wait a minute. Okay,
No, hold on. Can I do this? Can I do this real quick, please? Images. Okay, we're gonna go to images. I hope. I think yeah, that's a better. That's better. That's better graph. Shoe size. And IQ. And there's no correlation. Like, you're not bringing any of these diamonds together. Nothing of what you said that I can even try to remember makes any fucking sense. Holy fucking.
you know, what I mean is, like, you know, you gotta know where to look, 'cause, like, you know, they're always stuff.
I honestly subconsciously dismissed your bullshit simply because it did not correlate with reality.
Stuff like, you know, spider webs. You know, this is a spider web. No,
that's not a spider web. That's looks like graffiti. It looks like you slapped something. Oh my god.
Evening here, I'm gonna leave tonight.
I hope you don't burn down your
and
house.
I won't be back until
But I'm
Friday, which is
probably sure you're gonna do.
you know, it's an unlucky day, whatever.
Probably sure.
Wait a sec. You know, like, every time I come back, there are always more spider webs for me to destroy during the next time I come back, you know? Like, see, over there? Like, those spider webs are all dried up. They're probably years old.
Let's go back just a second and take this in.
Every time I come back,
Take it in.
there are always more spider webs for me to destroy during the next time I come back, you know? Like, see, over there? Like, those spider webs are all dried up. They're probably years old.
Every time I come back, there are new spider webs for me to destroy. And he also said that, look at those spider webs, those are probably years old. How often do you fucking go to this goddamn house, dude? Seriously. Like, how often do you visit this property and actually... you're contradicting, I mean, you're selling yourself out.
I can, reach all the way up there, so, whatever, I didn't bother.
Get a stick!
Okay, so... we need
There are literally products built for that.
Lemon or something. We need to have it up about 3/4 of an inch.
No, you should have it in the oven.
I have something here, cheese.
How do you have... The dude has fucking, like... oh my god, he's got like $50 bills and shit. And then... I hope those are... I really hope that's like movie money that says, for production use only. Or for cinematic use only, or whatever the fuck. Dude's got like money out the ass. It's just sitting in his drawer. And he's got different currency from different...
maybe a battery.
Well, that's why I want to say this is fake. It must be fake. Because he just pulled that D battery out of nowhere. Out of a drawer full of money that's both US and multiple denominations, and he also has like Chinese money, but he's also able to get that battery straight up, and he's got an Alexa.
I don't know, man.
No, dude.
This
No, dude. This is a troll.
Let's put this. Wait a minute.
This is a troll.
Here.
Dude, he's so fucking fake. Got it.
And here. This. Yeah, I got some of these.
Oh, man.
Picture rolls, but when I find these things that are years old and I have no idea what's pictured.
That is one dedicated
I'm afraid
troll.
to actually get it developed because I don't know what.
So I've heard that he actually owns multiple different properties. So I think he just got this hoarder property and was just like, "Hey, I'm gonna make a quick buck off of this." Because he's not doing fantastic, but
I have no idea what kind of pictures I would have taken 10 years ago, so that's why I probably will never know what's in there. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Alright, let's see if it holds. But it's plastic. I need something here that doesn't melt like plastic and doesn't explode like a battery or... Okay, wait a minute. If we keep it a bit further off... That's too high.
Man, this is a really good troll.
Okay, let's see. That should work. Okay, so we need some oil.
Yeah, this
Oil and
this guy definitely Thawing. Put it in the toaster. This is definitely a fucking troll. This guy knows what he's doing. 100%. That's why he's showing his ability to articulate with the like changing things out on the stove, because he's not doing it haphazardly. He's like actually trying to do things. So it's just one clue, but the fact that he's hold on.
Yeah, I've got some of these things, you know, like picture rolls, you know. But, you know, when I find these things that are years old and I have no idea what's pictured in them, I'm afraid to actually get it developed because I don't know what's in these pictures. It's probably stuff that I took like years and years ago, and I have no idea what kind of pictures I would have taken 10 years ago. So that's why I probably will never know what's in there.
He sounds like he's bullshitting on somebody that, like he made these videos and didn't have anywhere to put them, and then just sort of uploaded them as a series, because I mean he sounds like a businessman, like he's running a business, but he's running a business. Let's see what else we got. Nobody's watching me. An hour ago. Karen or Sovereign said returns. Let's see what we got. The Venga Boys. There's one thing I want to look at cooking. Oh my god, I can't look at that dude's cooking anymore, because I think he's actually I think he's a troll. So let's look at Hunting Pack. Hunting Pack. Chud Logic. I don't want to watch.
So basically, it stopped.
Chud Logic. I don't want to watch this. I want to watch. Ugh. Why don't we go to your videos? We're gonna go to your videos for a little bit. Oh, I've been at this for 3 hours. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Ugh. I gotta go. Well, Kevin. I've been slapping around my drunken ass for at least 2 hours. Here's why you should too. Let's go to something recent. 14 10 minutes or 12 minutes. Let's look at the other one. I gotta sneeze. Oh, I started looking at this one
but he meets the qualifications
earlier.
So did Trump.
Excuse me. dirty fucking leftist sneezing. How dare you? Shouldn't you be wearing a mask? Shouldn't you not be sneezing and shit? What? No. Show 5. I want to show something real quick, and then I want to do something and go to bed, because I gotta go to my mom's. Leftists already turn on Van Jones on CNN. Let's see how much he misunderstands this. Oh God. Come on.
So after my videos, which are premiering at 7 and 7:30, this one I'm thinking will be about 9 o'clock. And after I did my live stream,
should I? Nah, I'm not
people are the lefties, the blue check marks on Twitter are turning on Van Jones. Now,
are they? People are calling out CNN hosts. I'm not exasperating about Van Jones. I'm exasperating about the fact that I'm so stuffed up. Kamala Harris walked out to Beyonce instead of Mary J. Blige. What? Really? This is something that you're fucking worried about?
what was Van Jones' crime, you may ask? Keep in mind, this is the same Van Jones that openly wept on CNN after it appears Biden won.
No, Biden did.
He openly weeps because, oh, it's easier to be a dad, blah, 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 the nightmare's over. But the lefties turn on him. Before I tell you what they did, a few shills. One, link is the description to my Patreon. I have really ramped up production of Patreon exclusive videos. You get those starting at the $1 level, at the $5 level.
Yeah, otherwise you might have to get, like a real job. And it's nice with what you've done to your parents' basement.
I usually get to all of them within a
I'm
month.
sure they appreciate it.
Except if you request a movie review. For some reason, that takes me forever. 2.
For some reason that takes you forever. It's because you're lazy and you drink a lot. I don't do movie reviews because, I'm lazy and I drink a lot. And also, I have a full-time job. So I like to try and make money. And before he even begins, like, who the fuck gives who the fuck gives a shit about what this long-winded numbskull has to say on Business Insider and Yahoo, projected by Yahoo News.
Share this out on your social media sites. All right. What was
What
Van
do we got?
Jones' crime that got the lefties of Twitter all in a rage? He mistook Beyonce for Mary J. Blige. Apparently, Kamala Harris walked out to the song "Work That" by Mary J. Blige. Now, of course, Van Jones is going to have to do 15 tearful apologies and probably be fired.
Shut the fuck up.
He said, "It's great to hear Kamala. I wanted to quote some of the stuff Kamala did for the base of this party. First of all, she walked out to Beyonce's drop mic. The fact that somebody that's going to be in the White House can walk out authentically to Beyonce was amazing." How do you walk out authentically to Beyonce? People were going nuts about the walkout song. The only issue is Harris didn't walk out to Beyonce's song. She actually walked out to Work That by Mary J. Blige. I'm not going to play that because I will get nailed with copyright.
He's right on the copyright aspect, but yeah, she mislabeled the she attributed the art to the wrong artist. That's totally fair in anyone who appreciates any kind of art. So for instance, like if I were to attribute Starry Night to Da Vinci rather than Van Gogh, if you were to correct me and be like, oh no, that was Van Gogh, I'd be like, I'd have to concede if the facts were oh my god, if the facts
to Twitter and decided to drag him. Someone tell Van Jones that Beyonce and Mary J. Blige are not the same person.
Okay.
He has a decoder is him damn self.
Saint Shannon.
Van
Who
Jones
is
saying
that?
Madam Vice President walked out to Beyonce when it was clear Mary J. Blige lets me know everything I need to know about him. Blue check mark Brandon.
Okay, well then, if that's the truth in your mind, you're a total piece of shit. Fuck you. You should work on policy. You should think about policy. What are these people going to do about policy? What are they going to implement? What are they going to regulate? What are they going to deregulate? Or what policies are they going to retract? That's what you should be thinking about. Not this culture war bullshit.
Van Jones is an op for confusing Mary J. Blige and Beyonce. Charlemagne the God. Somebody tell Van Jones Kamala walked out to Queen Mary J. Blige and not Queen Beyonce. I've never heard anyone make that mistake ever.
Oh, I would make that mistake. But then again, I am literally like the average American. And I'll get into that in a different time, but no, I am literally the average American. Go ahead. Who's saying? Go ahead and listen to. Fuck. It's hard to say over the internet. But it harkens back to a conversation I had with a friend of mine, Bryant, and we were listening to Money for Nothing, and I was like, hey, who sings this song? And he was like, ZZ Top. Like I was a fucking dumbass. I was like, no, dude. No, that's not true. And he was like, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And I, for the longest time, thought that Money for Nothing was sung by ZZ Top because it sounds like a ZZ Top song. But it's actually sung by, I was about to look it up. It's actually sung by Dire Straits. And it's a modern song, and ZZ Top would be considered more the classic rock, whereas Dire Straits would be considered more of like a modern rock because they were on MTV, and that's one of the things that's in their song is MTV. I need my MTV. I know, I'm a fucking great singer. Yeah. So this makes literally no sense to wrap it around.
Check mark, Yo, Van Jones, you dead ass. You walked out to Beyonce.
Okay,
Whoever
so
this person is.
right. How Van Jones.
How Van Jones don't know the difference between.
Wait. I want to see it again. I gotta see it.
Whoever this person is.
He's drinking normally. He's actually drinking normally. Normally he does this
How Van Jones don't know the difference
weird
between
thing.
Beyonce and MJB.
He's like, no,
Get this
seriously,
man out of
like,
here. He embarrassing my people. Look,
he
I
has
know it's
videos
a
where he
Twitter,
does like
but your grammar is embarrassing
like
to the
this.
English language. Multiple people suggested that his mistake was indicative of his personality as a whole.
Why?
Okay, saying Kamala walked out to Beyonce tells me everything
Why?
you need to know about him as a person. It was Mary J. He made a mistake on a song, and that means you can sum him up. Who are the real prejudice ones?
Am I agreeing with this dude?
Beyonce and Mary J. Blige is probably all one needs to know to understand Van Jones. This is the man that wept on air because Biden beat Trump. Hey, Van Jones, this is your leftist audience that will...
What? Van Jones wept on air?
Biden beat Trump. Hey, Van Jones, this is your leftist audience that will throw you under the bus in 5 seconds.
Wait, who wept on air?
Van Jones, this is your leftist audience.
Who wept on air?
Van Jones mixing up Beyonce and Mary J. Blige is probably all one needs to know to understand Van Jones. This is the man that wept on air because Biden beat Trump.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Van Jones, this is your leftist audience that will throw you under the bus in 5 seconds.
No. It's about the fact that he fucked up. If he turns out, if he turns out to be a shill, it's not about being left or right. The dude's a fucking shill.
Van Jones and Kamala Harris walked out to Beyonce. Meanwhile, Mary J. Blige and black people everywhere. I'll play the GIF. Yes, because every single black person has the exact same taste in music and would not make that mistake under any circumstance. Preston Mitchum.
Dude, you're
Who the fuck is
you're
he?
criticizing, like,
Van Jones always had issues. He's always been problematic. He's always tried.
you're basically criticizing nobody. These are not... Who gives a fuck about these people? Did you, like, search... Oh, it's on Yahoo News.
Two sides his way into respectability politics, but him confusing Beyonce and Mary songs is where I really draw the line.
Who the fuck is
That's where you
Preston
draw
Mitchum?
the line. Him fucking up a song. That's where you draw the line. That's the lie.
What are the other lies, dude?
You see, this is why the left is going to destroy itself in the next 2 years if Biden takes office.
Well, November 8th. Oh, buddy. Hey, Biden took office. Well, he's going to take office on November 21st or November 20th at 12:01. This is not what you're up against, actually. Actually, what you're up against is a very, very watered down, centrist, corporatist kind of version of whatever the fuck this dumbass is saying. And it's not going to bode well for anybody that is not super rich. The poor and disadvantaged are still gonna get fucked, and we're gonna have to work through that. But it's better off that we work through that using the Biden-Harris presidency as a stopgap, rather than continuing on with someone who's literally refusing to spit on it and telling us to our face he's not going to spit on it and to bend over because that's our duty as Americans. That dude can go fuck himself.
Seriously, this
Seriously.
is what's going to happen.
What's going to happen?
The Twitter leftists do not like any of these people on CNN.
Twitter leftists are not what about them?
Did blah blah blah. Okay, apparently this person can revoke somebody's black card. Damon Woody, who the fuck is he? Apparently
Who the fuck are any of these people? Who the fuck are you?
By the way, Beyonce and
Who the fuck am I?
Gotta pull his card. And Representative for Jones didn't immediately respond to insiders' requests for comments because, quite frankly, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
He screwed up a song. I don't even like Van Jones and I have to defend him.
Okay.
So, anyway.
It was great to hear him, but I also thought it was great to hear Kamala. I'm sorry. I want to decode some of the stuff that Kamala did for the base of this party. First of all, she walked out to Beyonce. Drop mic. Just the fact that there's somebody that be in the White House.
And okay, apparently this is yes. We must now destroy.
Why
Van
do I have
Jones
to agree with this son of a bitch?
Oh my God! This is what you idiots voted for.
He's so close to like being correct that it hurts to hear him talk. Like, Van Jones fucked up, but the way you're describing how he fucked up is just it has so much that you can argue against. How does this motherfucker even? Oh, what do we got? Alright. One more thing, and then, because I've been doing this for 3 hours and 17 minutes. One more thing, and then, you ain't gonna fuck with my boy Kyle. And then, we'll see. Because I was getting safety last time. I voted for Trump, and here's why you should too. I want to hear this. So, it's, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks almost after the election, and I want to know why this asshole has me voting for Trump.
Well, today is election day, and if I caught you,
I totally already watched this. Your times are off. Fix your clock. Oh. What is that guy's name? What is that dude's name? Something Dan for America. to find something short, real short, and then, well, Kevin Logan won. Eat a bag of dicks. Ritz Crackers woke commercial. Let's see what he has a problem with the Ritz Crackers.
Okay, so we have another woke commercial. And it's from Ritz Crackers. Now, I'm gonna wonder, what the fuck does this have to do with anything? I did go to the website, and it's like It Gets Better campaign for the LGBTQ youth.
It's kind of odd that he's, like, bitching about wokeness when he's wearing a Seinfeld t-shirt, when Seinfeld was, like, just a show about nothing in everyday life. And kind of, there's some wokeness in Seinfeld, but it is a 90s show. I mean, it's all about personality and culture, and this dude somehow doesn't get that, and I guess it's in a Ritz Crackers commercial. I'll see what happens.
It's like, it's 2020. Does anyone fucking care?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, lots of people care. Lots of fucking people care. That's why they're doing this. They're a private business, and they have to appeal to their customer base. That's why they're doing this, and they care. They have billions and billions of dollars that they can spend, and millions of those go into production. That's why this production is so good for this dumb fucking commercial.
Gay community constantly thinking there's this
for some reason you
band of homophobic, well, let's face it,
you like
homophobic white men that do nothing all day but sit there and go, God damn, I hate the goddamn gays. So
that's
anyway,
you. God, like you completed the fucking joke, dude. He completed the joke with the goddamn.
So obviously his mom is not there. These are, I assume, a mother and a daughter at a homeless shelter. You know what? I'm just gonna let this play.
Oh shit! Let's go.
I'll let it play. Fuck it. I'm gonna give my commentary. Guy putting on lipstick.
First of all, that wasn't lipstick. That was chapstick. And second of all, you're already showing your base, your premise of why you dislike this video, and it comes from a point of hatred for other individuals based off of their individual qualities. So nothing you say from here forward couldn't be taken seriously. None of your criticisms, at least.
Daughter and mother FaceTiming.
The holidays are about spending time with family. Whether it's the one you're born into.
You know, it's amazing that for a homeless shelter, everybody's got pretty clean clothes on.
Yeah, that's called a video production. You should learn yourself a thing or two about it, bud. You see, like, in video production, you want everything to look as good as possible. That's why they screw down. I mean, I could YouTube it for you, but I don't want to, because you should know this. They screw down pizzas and then put glue as the mozzarella to scoop it up and make the mozzarella cheese look like it stretches out farther, and then they use camera angles and different lighting to make the pizza look more desirable. And that's why you want to go to Pizza Hut. If you can't understand that, then I don't know why someone allowed you around a TV. That's what this production is about. Well, it's not what it's about. It's about sending them. The message is about just being there for other people, but you have to produce it in a way that makes it desirable for the general populace. Overly desirable, because nobody is going to make this that isn't like dedicated to actually serving the person that they want to serve. If I'm going to give Ritz crackers to a homeless person and dress them up, yeah, I'm going to give them the bowl of guacamole and the Ritz crackers. I'm not going to dress it up like this, because fuck me, I'm a human being. I don't have that kind of fucking time all the time. God. Dude, you're shitting on charity. Okay, cool.
There's his trans boyfriend, and apparently his mom wants nothing to do with him.
What?
This doesn't happen in real life.
First of all, how is he trans? Second of all, where does the mom come in? Like, hold on, because dude, you missed a couple steps there. Like, what the fuck's going on?
This doesn't happen in real life.
Actually, it does.
With him, like this.
Oh, I forgot how short this video is. So
there's
his trans boyfriend.
And apparently his mom wants nothing to do with him.
So. Okay.
And she's at a retirement community.
No, they're at a home. Like this. November. This was yesterday. Are you? Well, 2 days ago. Not even. This was fucking yesterday. Are you fucking kidding me? You stupid motherfucker. Like, there's nothing to suggest that they're in a retirement home. They're in a house, a home, and these two dudes are like, oh yeah, we're hugging it out. Oh, it's good to see you. Oh, there's no. Hold on.
Rand's boyfriend, and apparently his mom wants nothing to do with him.
Nothing suggests that. Nothing at all. Are they homosexuals? Maybe. Maybe partially because you suggested it, but also partially because, well, dude's hanging on another dude. Who gives a fuck? Did they kiss earlier? I didn't even fucking notice.
Like, this doesn't happen in real life.
Yeah, it does.
Or it does. It's very, very, very rare.
It's not that rare. Stop being a dick about it.
But also, if you're a gay man, wouldn't you want a man, not a dude wearing lipstick and makeup?
It's a production. They're going to wear lipstick and makeup. If that's what you're noticing, then you have a strong disaffinity, I guess. You just don't like makeup. That's fine. That's called a preference. I like minimal makeup. Lipstick actually freaks me the fuck out. It's not my thing. I don't really don't like lipstick. Makeup is fine. Mascara, sure. Blush, go ahead. Foundation, I don't give a fuck. Lipstick, no. It weirds me out. But lip gloss, fine. And the dude's putting on fucking chapstick. God damn, dude.
Just not for nothing, if there's any gay guys that watch this video, can you clarify a little bit?
You don't have to be gay to clarify how fucking dumb you are.
Family. Join us in helping create a more welcoming world at tasteofwelcome.com.
There you go.
Later, that homeless man stabbed the mother and daughter.
Ritz, a taste of welcome.
What? It's about being charitable. It's not about letting some random homeless person into your house. It's simply about being charitable. For fuck's sake, if you can give a box of Ritz crackers to some dude that's on the street, yeah, go ahead and fucking do it. Stop being an asshole and just fucking do it. Are they gonna be ungrateful? Probably. It might happen. Fuck me. But you know what? It's better than being a fucking asshole and be like, you know, get a job. Suck my ass. Let's see what he has to say about this.
What does this have to do with fucking anything? What does this have to do with crackers?
Hold on. Okay. What does this have to do with anything? What does this have to do with crackers? Ritz is a corporation, which I know you support. You support corporations. You're on the right, Mr. Dave, whatever the fuck your name is. And this corporation is trying to widen its customer base as much as possible in order to increase its profit margin as much as possible. And due to the current social and political climate, this is the way to do it. So, they sent out a bunch of fucking money to their production teams, and they created this commercial through marketing, research, R&D, production, and then this is what happened. That's how this came about, because the world is not Dave's world. It is the world, and sometimes it's really harsh and unforgiving, and oftentimes it's that, and then it's also a son of a bitch. But sometimes, once in a while, every so once in a while, it loves us. The world can be pretty fucking sweet. Like when you see a flower and you can actually appreciate it because you're, you know, a human being with consciousness.
Like, are these little cracker hors d'oeuvre things gonna suddenly magically fix the world? Like, and I'm sorry, but I'm sick and tired of this narrative where it's like he's texting his mom and he's like, I miss you, happy holidays, Mom, can we talk? And he's getting nothing in response. This is not normal behavior. Maybe if this was 19 tickety 2, but it ain't 19 tickety 2, it's 2020.
Yeah, and sensibilities have changed. Sorry, sweetheart. Also, you're looking past that they're living in a homeless shelter, and a massive mega corporation is is advertising, hey, be charitable, because there are people in homeless shelters, when in reality that this corporation, Ritz, could actually bring these people out of poverty if, you know, the system were correct. I took my hat off not because I'm cold or not because I'm warm, but mainly because I wanted to show my baldness, which I am not displaying at the moment because I haven't gotten a haircut, for the sole reason that this son of a bitch right here won't wear a fucking mask when he goes outside because he's too stupid to understand that a virus is actually a thing and it's not political. But I wanted to say that he and I are balding. I wanted to figure out that maybe we're balding for the same reason, but no, he's balding because literally every logical point that comes at this motherfucker flies so far and so fast past that little chrome dome of his that it's just stripped every follicle of its bearing. There are no roots. They can't hold on, and it's swept back because of the same reason. There's nothing that this individual can bring to the table that won't be just simply beaten down, or there's no concept that won't come at him that won't just fly and scream with ever vigor through the atmosphere over this dude's, turtle shell of a head. It's just not gonna happen. So, I mean, it's hard to process how one-upped I feel for myself. I feel like I've won. It's like beating the first castle in Super Mario. You beat that first castle and you're just like, oh yeah, I get to go into Donut Land, and feeling just barely superior to this. It's good feeling. After almost 4 hours, it's a pretty good feeling. And at 4 hours, I think this needs to go. I think I am done. I haven't gotten any viewer. Well, I've gotten one viewer in the time I've been on. But I appreciate everybody that subscribes. I appreciate everybody that wants to use me simply as a distraction. That's great. I'm not here for money. I'm just here for entertainment. If I get money, that's a plus. So, by all means, pop into the chat. I'm here for you. I'm here for the people. And I love to talk to people. The one dude, Chris Davis, he is, I think it's he, because Chris, and it could be Christine, but he's a great dude. Pops in the chat all the time. And, yeah, deserves to be respected. So, just like all of my chatters, you deserve to be respected, unless you're a Nazi. Oh, yeah, we'll watch this sometime soon. Anyway, thank you all,